Gotta love the actual theme to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Comedian Andy Samberg joining us live from New York City this morning to talk about season 2 of that show. You know, right down to the theme song. You know, you got if you're following in the footsteps of Police Squad and Barney Miller and all the rest, you got to have a cool theme song, right?
Heck yeah.
The show premieres this Sunday night at 8:30. Andy, what's going on, brother?
I'm just hanging and banging. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Were you surprised by the breakout success of the show, winning the Golden Globes, or did you know that you had a stacked cast right out of the gate and you're like, oh, this is going to work?
I am much like most comedians that I'm surprised by any success ever, but it was certainly a pleasant surprise.
Now, growing up, watching different shows, I referenced Police Squad from an earlier era, you know, and Barney Miller earlier still, but then there are other shows that had sort of cop or detective characters that never took off. There was a famous example of that, Look Well, with Adam West, TV's Batman. That probably should have been greenlighted because if you watch that pilot episode, it's hilarious. Was there a tone that you were going for with this show?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was probably, we just wanted to make sure it was funny. You know, I think tonally the key is to keep it real enough so that it doesn't seem like we're making light of the work of detectives and police officers, but that it's still loose and funny enough and character-based enough that it can be real comedy that's really going for big laughs. And you know, it's definitely ended up in a place that I really love.
Terry Crews is from this neck of the woods, Flint, Michigan, just a little bit north here of Detroit. What about him?
Yeah.
Do you think, what does he bring to the program that nobody else possibly could?
I mean, besides his completely ripped bod.
Yeah. Beats the heart of a comedian, right?
I mean, it's difficult to find a man who is properly funny like that in that frame. So, I mean, he's unique in that way. But Terry is obviously more than just that. He's an incredibly, you know, intelligent and positive person who I think everyone who sort of crosses paths with him feels that and is affected by that. You know, everywhere I go, people are going, man, that Terry Crews is the best. He's the best guy. He's so happy. He's so nice. He's so positive. And it's a real choice on his part. He's a very special guy.
And what about the deadpan acery, for, you know, make up a word in the moment, of Andre Braugher? I mean, he can just do a stone face that is without equal.
Yeah, he's a stoic man. I mean, he's got that Juilliard training. He's comes from theater and he comes from a lot of real heavy drama, so it's a very fun tool to play with in the world of comedy, and I think he's really relishing it. He really sticks it.
What can we look forward to in season 2? I believe season 1 ended with a finale that, you know, there might be romantic feelings. Give us a little sneak peek, a little preview.
Yeah, it ended with my character Jake Peralta going undercover to try and infiltrate the mob. And because he's, you know, exiting the squad and he doesn't know what's going to happen, he sort of confesses his feelings to his friend Amy, who's dating a guy. So we pick back up this season with him totally immersed in his undercover work, but reconnecting with the squad and subsequently reconnecting with her, and they air it out a little bit. It's definitely all addressed in our premiere.
In the 30 seconds we have left, what is your opinion of the Pixar movie Up?
I love Up.
It's a running joke on our show.
First 10 minutes of a movie ever.
Well, I'm sorry, say that again?
It's the best first 10 minutes of any movie ever.
Come
it's like
on.
Up and There Will Be Blood.
Andy Samberg, you are the man.
Strong.
All right.
Well done.
Best of luck with season 2.
Thank you so much.